Well, the arena crew is cleaning up. The players have evacuated the SAP Arena, and the Pittsburgh Penguins' chances and their hopes for the 24-25 season are headed with them. Hi, I'm Dan Kingerski on the Pittsburgh Hockey Now YouTube channel. The Penguins submitted a lifeless, uninspired, sloppy, generally pathetic performance against the San Jose Sharks on Tuesday, or is it Monday? Losing 2-1 here in San Jose, the sixth game of this 7-game road trip. It was brutal. The late start, no excuse. The Penguins never really had it. The best you can say is they almost tied the game in the third period with Michael Bunting's goal, which was overturned due to goalie interference. Now, just real quick on the goalie interference, Coach Mike Sullivan was obviously not happy with the call, and you wouldn't expect him to be. By the letter of the law, it was clearly goalie interference. Anthony Beauvillier goes to the crease. He wasn't shoved in there, although he was contacted. He was, being covered by a defenseman. They overturned the goal, no problem, right? Except that you go back several times. The last couple of times the Penguins have challenged for goalie interference. January 11th against Ottawa specifically, very similar, if not worse, was upheld as a goal. So you understand the Penguins' frustration on that. However, they brought it on themselves. You had two of the three worst defensive teams in hockey playing tonight. The Penguins' goal differential coming into the game was 39. The San Jose Sharks were the worst in the NHL at minus 52. And yet somehow, instead of sparks, instead of a collision of offense, it was nails on a chalkboard the entire night. Mistakes, errant passes, sloppy play far outnumbered the good moments, far outnumbered the crisp play, far outnumbered intensity and passion, desire, and really want to. The Penguins looked very much like a team that is beginning to accept or has accepted their fate, that this season is over. It is done. Start shoveling the dirt, because if that's the best the Penguins have, they don't deserve to be anywhere near the playoff race or even in the conversation. In fact, they are now last in the Metro, almost last in the Eastern Conference. Worst goal differential in the Eastern Conference, now at minus 40. They trail the Tampa Bay Lightning by 7 points for a playoff spot. The Lightning have 4 games in hand. They trail the Columbus Blue Jackets, who by winning percentage should be amongst the top 8 in the Eastern Conference. They trail Columbus by 7 points. Columbus has 2 games in hand. So if you do the math, generally speaking, the Penguins are at least 7, if not 9, even 11 points out of a playoff spot. That's how bad things are, and there's no way to sugarcoat it any further than the Penguins are not a good hockey team. At no point tonight were they playing connected. At no point in the game against San Jose did they have a flurry of sustained offensive pressure. Against the Sharks, their top defensive pairing is Jake Wallman and Cody Ceci. Their top 6 is full of rookies and second-year players who might like to score goals, but maybe not like to defend so much. And the Penguins, for the 4th time, 5 games, scored a singular goal. No, I didn't ask Mike Sullivan any tough questions. I didn't need to ask him any questions. Honest to God, I don't know if today's Monday or Tuesday. It doesn't really matter. This road trip is certainly getting to me. I don't know if it's getting to the Penguins or not. They were in a pretty good mood at the morning skate. There was even some joking, Sidney Crosby kind of laughing at a reporter's question who asked him about superstition versus routine. He kind of burst into laughter. Guys were, beginning maybe to feel it. They felt like, I think they should have felt like they should come in and break their couple-game losing streak against San Jose. Instead, it's fitting. In the tank, the Penguins are, both tonight and figuratively speaking. So that's about all I have. I'd love to stretch this to 8 minutes and get paid a whole lot more for these YouTube videos. But just a quick report card. The Penguins defensemen were brutal. Ryan Shea tries to lift the puck out to center ice. Instead, just fans on it. Quick turnover, tic-tac in the back of the Penguins net for San Jose's first goal. San Jose's second goal, Marcus Pettersson, of all defensemen. Pettersson's turnover stats this season are almost double of what they have been the last several seasons. He's already doubled his totals. Brutal turnover from behind the Penguins net. Quickly goes from Zetterlund's stick right over to Macklin Celebrini. Bang. The Penguins never got those moments because they never pressed the Sharks enough. So, nice Zamboni, isn't it? Take a look. I hope that's a fin. I was having a Idiocracy flashback. I don't know what was on the top of the Zamboni. Anyway, so that's it. Utah is left. It almost doesn't matter anymore. It really is. This season is now in Kyle Dubas's hands, not the Penguins. So from SAP Arena, I'm Dan Kingerski. Like, comment, subscribe, have at it, really, on the Pittsburgh Hockey Now YouTube channel. If you could sort of walk us through the sequence of, the breakaway and then the penalty shot.
Yeah, he just kind of bobbled it at the blue line, and was able to kind of get a jump on him. He got me in the hands a little bit. I was trying to go my backhand, and had the opportunity to penalty shot, and just have to find a way to put it in. There's a chance to tie the game up, so got to find a way to score.
What's the frustration level in here after a game like tonight, where you guys have some chances late in the third period?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because I think we've had a lot of looks the last few games and then necessarily scoring, and it can be frustrating when that happens. So just to find a way to regroup and get the next one. But I think the last few games we've done a lot of good things. We haven't got the results, so we have to find ways to make it happen.
Thanks, Jesse.